you just have to fucking own it. You know, if you own something, people can't hold it against you. You know, it's the same with things like people calling you, for example, a slut. If you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking slut, bitch. So when it comes to that, oh, what will people think? Who gives a fucking shit what people will think? You're doing something that's making you happier. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already subscribed. If you're new here, my name's Marin and I make kind of like self-improvement videos. I also like to document my pole dancing journey, and every now and then I do beauty videos as well. So if you guys are interested in any of that, I literally cannot do one intro without stumbling over my words. So if you guys are interested in any of that, feel free to hit that subscribe button or give me a like. Today's video is going to be a different one. I haven't really done one like this before because it's regarding kind of like YouTube, like specifically. So today's video is going to be about how to start a YouTube channel and kind of like my tips to keep going with a YouTube channel. And now I'm sure you guys can see how many subscribers I have, or how little, as some may say. I have only like 435. For me, that's quite a bit. You know, that's 435 people that subscribes to my content, which is, when you think of it, quite a few people. But compared to a lot of other YouTubers, that's not a lot. But this video is not going to be a video on how to grow on YouTube. That's not what this video is going to be about. It's going to be to those people that have the thought that, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, I want to be a YouTuber, but they keep kind of falling back and not doing it. So I have a few notes on my computer, which is right down here, so if I ever am looking down there, it's because I have my notes there. Also, if you guys are subscribed to me already and follow my content, I know my makeup looks really different today, and I'm not used to wearing false eyelashes, so they look kind of not symmetrical, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to experiment more with makeup, so here I am. Let me know if you like it. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm gonna just get right into it. So basically, there's gonna be an underlying theme. This is such a duh moment, like, but the thing you need to do to start a YouTube channel is just do it. You just have to post a video. Like, you just basically have to do it.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
That's kind of like the underlying theme, and I'm gonna kind of get to why, because, okay, so how I'm gonna structure the video basically is I'm gonna talk about potential stoppers that we get when it comes to making videos, and why, and therefore why you just kind of have to post. So I think that a lot of us think that we have to prepare to start posting. We have to kind of know exactly how to make a video, know exactly how to edit, and kind of, I feel like there's two big stoppers that we have when we think we're gonna make a YouTube channel, you know. And the first one is perfectionism, or not feeling like we're good enough. And so this can be, you know, we're thinking, oh, we're not funny enough, or we don't have good ideas, and so I don't want to put anything out because it's bad. And I'm here to tell you that even if it is bad, and quite likely it's gonna be shit, just post, because YouTube is a learning process. You learn as you go along. Like, you can't just, I mean, I guess there's some people that are kind of perfect from the beginning, but, you know, there's speculation that they're what's it called, like planted by YouTube or whatever. Anyways, that's a whole other almost like conspiracy video. But if you look at most YouTubers, like popular YouTubers, if you look at like their first video, if they haven't deleted it, because a lot of them delete them, understandably, because I've looked at some of my old videos and it's like kind of super cringe. Marin in editing here, I forgot I was gonna put a clip of one of my old videos in here to show you just how cringe some of my early videos were. So here you go.
Yeah, I'm a creepy, and I'm really using my puppies. Meow, meow, meow.
Hey guys! So this is just gonna be a little video just showing you guys what not to do with the HDMI cable. Point being, if you ever feel discouraged with your YouTube videos, just watch some of my old videos and you can die from cringe. But most people kind of suck when they first start posting, and I think that we all need to kind of embrace that and accept that and just post anyways, because you're not gonna learn. It's kind of like, I compare it to painting. Like, I'm actually just gonna start painting. I just bought a bunch of stuff. I know nothing about painting. Like, I suck at painting. But I'm not gonna get any better at painting if I don't start, like, make my first painting. It takes practice. It's like any kind of craft. You have to just fucking post, and like, you learn along the way. Like, I'm learning, and I know ways I can improve my content. Like, I know that I personally feel like I want to prepare more for videos. Like, I want to, you know, spend more time in the preparation, so like doing research and stuff like that. I also know that I need to buy a new ring light because my ring light's broken and the lighting's really bad right now. You know, I also know I want a different background. You know, there's all these things, and eventually I want to buy like a new video editor. So as you go along, you will improve your content, and that's just part of the learning process with YouTube. You can't be perfect from the get-go, and there's something about accepting that. I know one thing I struggled with a lot was I was scared of like wording things wrong or like saying things wrong. But if I didn't post content because of that, I wouldn't be where I am today, which to me is a good place because I've been posting fairly consistently for I think 8 months or 9 months now. So to me that's being successful. Like I don't really look too much at the numbers. For me it's just about the fact that I've actually been continuously posting content. And then the second biggest stopper I think is the thought of what are people gonna think, or people are gonna think I'm so weird, and like just basically letting other people's opinion of you having a YouTube channel stopping you from having a YouTube channel. And this is a big stopper for people, I think, because you know people don't want to be embarrassed and stuff like that, but the thing is I feel like you can only be embarrassed if you let yourself be embarrassed. So just fucking own it, and that's what I do. You know, like I fucking spam like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat with whenever I post a video, and that's, you just have to fucking own it. And you know, if people ask about my YouTube channel, I talk about it. You know, if you own something, no one can hold it against you. Like, you know, it's the same with things like people calling you, for example, a slut. If you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking slut, bitch. Like, you know, if you own something, people can't hold it against you. So when it comes to that, oh, what will people think? Who gives a fucking shit what people will think? You're doing something that's making you happier, and you know, for my part, my YouTube channel is a main goal of mine is to help people, and so I'm trying to help people. How is that embarrassing? Like, even if, you know, some of my old videos are kind of cringy, like at least I'm trying to help people. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, the people that are gonna hate on you, ask them, you know, what are you doing? Like, are you helping people? You know, like, I don't know. So you kind of just have to own it and just honestly ignore the naysayers, basically, as cliche as that is. But that's basically what you gotta do. So those are the two potential big stoppers, as I call them, big blocks for us when we're gonna make a YouTube channel. For me, a big one was, it wasn't so much like what other people would think, but it was more the perfectionist side of me. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna put content out there, I want it to be perfect, but I know my content isn't perfect. Half the time, I don't like it 100%, but you know what? That's okay. I'm learning how to do this whole process because it's a whole process, it's a whole creative process, from the idea that pops into my head to the thumbnail and the end screen and all that stuff. Like, it's a whole process, and I'm learning more and more. You know, it's just, yeah. It's a learning process, guys. I don't know why I just had a squeaky voice there. So now I want to get to some general tips that I have for continually posting. So like I said, this isn't how to grow. This is kind of just how to continue to post and, you know, continue doing your thing kind of a thing. So the first one is a fairly simple one, because I know a lot of people, when they start a YouTube channel, they think, I'm gonna run out of ideas, or how can I keep posting? And one of the recommendations for growing, not that I would know much about growing, but one of the recommendations is to post frequently. And then you might wonder, you know, how am I gonna post, for example, 2 or 3 times a week? Like, how can I have that many ideas? And the biggest thing you can do is start a notes file on your phone, preferably your phone, because you always have your phone on you, or you could have a notebook that you have with you all the time, and just write ideas. I find that once you start posting, you start being in the mindset of, like, you know, of making content. And you know, I think of making content of so much that I do in my life. Like, for example, decluttering. I'm like, oh, I can make a decluttering video. Or, you know, once you get in the mode of posting, of being a YouTuber, you start having ideas all the time. At least that's for me. And so they'll pop up at the most random times. And if you have your phone right there to write down ideas, then you're good. Like, you're gonna have like a bunch of ideas. Like, you should see my list of things. Like, I have a long list of ideas. Then the next tip is so cliche, and a lot of these are kind of cliche, but is to be yourself, like, be real. I say this because I feel like YouTube nowadays is more about personality than it is okay. content is important. It's important to make something interesting for people. But I would say hone your personality to make good content, if that makes sense. So I don't know how to explain that. But basically with regards to personality and with regards to being yourself, people nowadays are noticing more and more if you're fake. You know, if you're only posting positive things, for example. Some people, not all people, but some people can get turned off by that. And that's why I try to keep things really real on my channel. I never want to portray myself as being perfect or like fake, because like, trust me, I am not perfect. I am such a like, not a mess, but like I am constantly trying to like go against entropy and chaos, but like my life is always kind of a little chaotic, but I'm trying to embrace that. I'm trying to let you guys know basically that this is who I am and this is my life. Like, I'm not perfect, and I never am going to be or claim to be perfect. And that's also one of the reasons why I post content sometimes that I'm not necessarily 100% satisfied with, because, you know, sometimes I feel like I didn't prepare enough for the video and all this stuff. But if I don't know how to explain it. Like, I want to include clips of me, for example, where I stumble over my words. Like, I include stuff that like some other people might clip out, but I like showing that part of me, so that's kind of like how I make my content. But I mean, you might be totally different, but I think that it's really important nowadays to be yourself and kind of, like I said, hone your personality to make your content. Don't try to be someone you're not, because I feel like people are gonna pick up on that, especially if, you know, you become popular and then people meet you in person and then you're like totally different than what you are in your videos. People are gonna catch on to that, and then it's just gonna be downwards from there. It's gonna spiral downwards from there. So yeah, as cliche as it is, be yourself, whatever that is. And it can actually take some time to figure out what is yourself on YouTube. Like, I feel like I'm just now becoming more and more comfortable in front of the camera. At first, you almost aren't yourself in front of the camera because you aren't comfortable in front of the camera. I feel like I'm kind of discovering as I'm going along what my videos are or are going to be. So yeah. So the next tip that I have is because you might feel discouraged, especially, you know, not that I like to focus on numbers, but if you do kind of focus on numbers and stuff, you might get discouraged thinking, oh, no one's actually watching my videos or whatever. It can be hard, especially when you're really small, like starting from zero and stuff like that. And I think that when you do have moments where you're focusing too much on numbers and stuff like that, I think it's important to fall back on your why. So think about, why are you making this content? Or why are you posting videos? What's the original reason that you started posting YouTube videos? And I actually sat down and thought about this. I've sat down several times and thought about this over the course of my life, I guess, or my YouTube life. And one of the ways you can reflect on why you're YouTubing is, I'm assuming most people that have YouTube channels watch other YouTubers, at least I do. And I just wanted to think about, what is it that makes me watch other YouTubers? Like, why do I watch certain YouTubers? And I found two reasons why I watch YouTubers. It's either to escape. So when it comes to YouTubers that I watch to escape, it's usually funny YouTubers or YouTubers that share their whole life, like Trisha Paytas, for example, and so I kind of get enveloped into her life and, you know, kind of like her problems and stuff. And I can also relate to her in some sense, and so, you know, an escape, or I guess relatability. But then there's also other YouTubers I watch for oh god. Oh my god. I like swallowed my spit wrong or something. That was fucked. Oh, now I'm all red in my face, fuck. What I was saying is there's other YouTube... Oh my god. That sounds like something... Yes, I think you guys know. There's other YouTubers I watch for more like serious content, like self-improvement kind of stuff, like Kayla Nicholson. I think her name's Michelle B. I'll link them up in the thingy. I think it's here that I'll put them. So yeah, I either watch people for an escape, so laughing, people are making me laugh often, or I watch them for self-improvement stuff. And so I feel like my reason for making a YouTube channel is kind of to provide that for other people. Mostly I want to help people live better lives, so it's kind of this self-improvement kind of stuff that I want to post. You know, I always say that if I can help one person live a better life, that makes my content worth posting. And so that helps me keep going, even when, you know, sometimes you get caught up in numbers and stuff like that. And then the other thing is, hopefully sometimes I can make someone laugh because I can be kind of stupid sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. So yeah, just remember to fall back on your why if you ever feel discouraged, because the thing is, you know, they always say, it's like the cliche thing, don't do it for the money or like for fame or stuff because you're gonna burn out. And it's so true, because I don't know, YouTube used to be just literally people posting videos for fun because there used to be no money in it. And I feel like that's how you should approach it, you know, do YouTube for the right reasons. If not, it's just gonna be kind of like an empty drive for success, but a success that you don't even want. It's kind of like someone who gets a business degree just to get a job or something. Oh my god, my voice is going away. And then the fourth tip I have is to embrace the creative process. So I'm just now realizing how much creativity you can put into a video. I'm planning on making some more intricate videos in the future, so I'm planning on doing, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do spoken word poetry because I've never tried to write that before, but I was writing a text yesterday I'm planning on posting for the end of the year, where I read a text but then have like almost like a music video. And so I'm starting to become more creative now with my YouTube videos, and I'm starting to get excited about things like, oh, I'm gonna get a new light, I'm gonna make my background cooler, I'm gonna like, I don't know, I'm just getting excited about the creative side of things. I want to get a new video editor eventually, and like, it's just becoming more and more fun to think about new ways of doing things and putting more energy into it. And so I would definitely say embrace the creative process. Think of different things to do, like different videos. Like I've just started the Marn tries new things video, which is really fun. Like I love trying new things. And yeah, I don't know, embrace the creative process. Think of different things to do. You don't necessarily have to fit into a niche. Like I've started doing more beauty videos, which I wasn't doing the first a couple of months of me restarting my channel, because I think that kind of keeps the interest up for yourself, and you might get different audience and different people to your channel who might also like your other content. Yeah, and then eventually, potentially in the future, you could also do a spin-off channel. Like I'm thinking of maybe eventually doing a spin-off channel for like beauty videos, so that I can like post more beauty videos, because I kind of like doing that stuff and I want to do more beauty videos. So I don't know, there's just so much you can do, and like when you just think of all the creative things you can do and you start embracing that, it becomes so much fun, you know? I don't know how to explain it. And then the fifth, I can't say it here. The fifth tip is kind of a spin-off to the creative stuff that I just talked about, but basically have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. That's not to say don't follow your deadlines. I think there needs to be a good balance between taking it seriously, as in, you know, meeting your deadlines, and not taking it seriously, because I don't know, if one of them overpowers the other, then if you have too much fun or something like that, or like you take it too little seriously, you're not gonna post on time, you're not gonna be consistent. But if you take it too seriously, it's gonna stress you the fuck out, and people might even notice that in your videos. And so you kind of gotta balance it being taken really seriously and having fun. But the having fun part kind of goes together with reminding yourself why you're doing it, and also embracing the creative process. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out, especially as a smaller channel, because I have 2 people, for some reason, almost every video they dislike my video. And if there's only 2 people that like my video and 2 people that disliked it, then it's like kind of bad. But yeah, follow me on Instagram at MaryChristina if you want to follow me there. I'm trying to post more there, and I also do a lot of like stories on my Instagram, so if you guys kind of want to be more updated on my life, I don't know why you would. This is the interesting thing about YouTube, like people just watch strangers' lives for fun. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. If you are not having a good day, please do something to change that, you know, go dance around your room to some old music that you used to love, or go for a walk. Whatever instantly kind of changes your day, which is quite a bit. You can do quite a bit to change your day consciously. Do it, you know, just do it.
Just do it!
Anyways, have a nice day. Bye. I think her name's Michelle B. Oh my god, my voice is going away. Fifth. Yeah, you